Hey, what's up? This is your girl Diamond. So, if you have been paying attention to current events in the world, not just in the United States, but in the world, you would notice that lately, social internet networking sites, media, stuff like that, have been really playing a integral role in revolutions. Like what was going on in Egypt, what is going on in Egypt, in Tunisia, Yemen, um, all of that kind of stuff. Because people have access to real information at real time. I can go, if something happens downtown that I see that's unfair, I can go to Twitter and tweet about it. I can put up a video on YouTube. I can blog about it. I can immediately talk about it, and people have access to the information, the real information. I can take my phone and record it. If it was a police brutality that was going on, I can take my phone and record it, and people can see the real thing that happened, not what the officers wrote up, not what the the person who got brutalized, not what they wrote, because they could be lying too. Whatever. It is the real account of what went on. That type of instant, powerful information is making governments, any kind of power that be, more accountable for what they do. We as the public can see it. That's why WikiLeaks is getting attacked, because they are putting out information that the government has been covering up. But isn't that what democracy is about? We the people should know what's going on, not have to worry about is our government causing things like Pearl Harbor, creating wars, and for the sake of anything, whatever. Are we getting the real information? I think it's really important. But think about this, since this is Black History Month also. What if civil rights pioneers during the 60s in America had Twitter? Think about the Emmett Till situation in Mississippi. Think about how powerful the pictures were when you saw the dogs and the hose spraying. Think about if everybody in the country could have saw that. Think about if everybody could have saw that going on. How quickly the changes would have came about. How quickly people would have jumped up and said, "Oh, this is wrong." But because this type of information was not just readily available, it took a long time for people to see those films, to see those movies, to hear those speeches, to really see the undercover stuff, negative stuff that was going on at the time. And if it was exposed like it is now with Facebook, honey, I can put up a status about this going on. I can put up a tweet about it. I can put up a video about it. If that was going on during the 60s, that the movement would have sped up like on steroids. Because people could see actually what was going on, the unfair things going on. That's what's going on now, and we can't lose sight of how important this internet thing is. This is important. I took it from world, put it to a race scenario. Let's go even further in, just with the trans, my sisters. Now somebody can type in da 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 transgender da 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 and find me, Charlotte, Grishno, Fiora West, all these transgender women, Megan, Eon Farr, all these, and the guys, Unicorn Guy, Adonis, Captain, Antonio, all these trans men, all these trans people, and get real account of what we go through. Real account, not what somebody thinks we go through. Real information that is on the internet. that we have shared our stories and explain what we have been through and what we go through on a daily basis. Do you see how important that is? Instead of somebody sitting in rural Tennessee and seeing some mocked up information on a 2020 special or some little clip of, something about some negative stuff or some prostitutes on a host road or whatever. That small little thing that can affect their brain. They can go and get real information from our story. Look at the natural hair community. There are people who think, I just seen a video of a young little girl complaining and bitching and talking about, I don't know any black girls that grow their real hair. Just because she Latina, you know, she has this ignorant mindset, and then now she can search on the internet and she can say, "Oh, that black girl has real hair and it's natural. It's not chemically processed. Ooh, I can be natural. I don't have to worry about this perm." This movement that is going on is because of the information on the internet that people can get. Look at KimmyTube. Look at Taryn 916. I think that's whatever name. African Export. Who is Sugar? All those people are putting their stories out there and being examples of natural hair that couldn't have happened before because they don't have this. It didn't have this exposure. I think we can't sleep on how important this is to our culture now. It's really important, and we have to take advantage of it. Take advantage of, this is very superficial, but look at Kim Kardashian. She has made a career by being exposed on the internet having sex. It's so powerful that it can create someone's career. So therefore, if you think of it, that if you transfer that power into something more positive and something more progressive and something more with more substance, that same energy can be done to change this whole damn world. And that's what I want to talk about today. And you guys tell me what you think. This is your girl Diamond.